everyone's a suspect. Let's talk about the new thriller film, Drop. As this film is about this widow mother who is receiving threatening messages on her first date in years, which makes her question her date and fear for her safety and her son's safety. And I gotta say, this was actually a pretty good thriller. As with this film, it is from Blumhouse, but it is directed by Christopher Landon, who directed the Happy Death Day films and Freaky. So we pretty much see that type of vibe in this, and I thought that worked very well. As with the film, it stars Meghann, Fahy, and Sklenar. They had great dynamics with one another, great chemistry with one another. But Meghann, she was the bane in this, and seeing what she goes through as someone is airdropping her some terrible stuff, wanting her to kill her date or her son died, in which Meghann did give a great performance. And as with this film, it is a bit of a mystery, and how it shows off the mystery, it did great with that. As the camera work was add more thriller vibes in it, as it shows off the people in the restaurant, making the viewer wonder who can it be, as everyone is a suspect in this. So with it being pretty much a guess who game on who is doing this, it did that very well. And also one thing that this film does pretty well is that it dives into trauma. It dives into abuse trauma, abuse survivors. As Meghann's character, she is an abuse survivor, and I do believe that it did great exploring the trauma with that. Like I mentioned, with this film, it is directed by Christopher Landon, so it does have the vibes of Happy Death Day and Freaky, as there are its comedic moments throughout the film with some of the characters, but at the same time has its thrilling moments, bit of a suspense, bit of a horror, as it has the viewer wondering who is the guy who is airdropping all this stuff, and what will happen next. And it's safe to say, after watching this film, have your airdrop set to contact only. Overall though, Drop was a great thriller film. It is one that I do believe people will enjoy. But have you seen Drop? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.